Hello, thank you for joining us. We're going to go over Fashion Cabinet WinBid's design and layout tab that we've just barely added. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to create a new bid and we'll call it Design Test. I'll go over the features and options available in this part of our program. So if you're not familiar with these tabs, please go and watch our other tutorial on WinBid in order to familiarize yourself with them. Let's go ahead and start with our product list and add our style groups. Our first one will just be called Kitchen, and it will be a natural alder kitchen. Go ahead and add another called Crown. Change the finish to smoke so that we have some contrast between our crown and our cabinets. Okay, go ahead and click on Draw now. We'll go over our product search on the left, which will allow you to search for products based on category and the base product, or you can go ahead and just type in whatever you're looking for in the search text. On the top, you'll see we have a style group selector. Whichever style group you're selected on, when you pull a product onto this white square, that's the style group that product will be added to. Your wall height is how high your cabinets are going to be on the wall. So right now the top of all of our wall cabinets will be 96 inches off the ground. Got a snap distance of 3, which means if we have two cabinets on this white square here, they're going to snap to each other if they're within 3 inches. We can turn that off completely, or we can just turn it off temporarily by holding left shift and then releasing it will turn it back on. Let's go over these buttons. We've got an Add Edit Crown, Add Edit Countertops, Estimate Crown, View Your 3D Layout, Print Layout, and Door and Front Count. So let's go ahead and do a simple layout here. We'll add some crown and countertops to it, estimate it, view the 3D layout, we'll print a layout, and get your door and front count. Let's go ahead and get a wall in first. Let's do a base sink cabinet. You're able to rotate your walls or cabinets through clicking on this rotate button and moving your mouse, or if you want to get more accurate with your rotations here, because it only goes in 15-degree increments, you can either double click or click on the settings button. This will allow you to edit the size and position as well as the color of your wall, the angle, and if you do that on a cabinet, you're also going to see that you can edit your options here. Another interesting feature we have is that when a wall is rotated, if you'd like to just drag a cabinet onto that wall, it will automatically rotate. That way you don't have to go through each individual cabinet and set the rotation. So let's go ahead and get this little run of cabinets done. Okay, our wall cabinets. Let's do a wall 30-30 on the left and the right, and we'll do a wall 36 21 by 24. We'll go ahead and modify this one to be 15 deep, and since it's shorter by 9 inches and we want the bottom to all line up, let's go ahead and raise this 9 inches off the floor. 9 inches more than the other cabinets. So now when we go to view our 3D layout, it looks a little something like this. We don't have skins on our cabinets, so we'll go ahead and get those added. If you go ahead and grab the skin and drop it on the left or the right side of the cabinet, it will automatically add it right there, so you don't have to drag it around and rotate it to get where you'd like. So we'll go ahead and drop these on the base ends, and we'll search some wall skins now. These ones we will have to modify because the cabinet is 21 high and these skins are 24 high. So we'll go ahead and edit the height just by double clicking on the product. And we can go ahead and see what it looks like. So our skins have been added. Let's go ahead and show you how to do fillers. Fillers work exactly the same. You grab the filler, drop it on whichever side of the cabinet. It goes in at max width and you adjust it accordingly. So that's how those are added. Okay, let's add our crown. So if you go up to the top and click on the Add Edit Crown, you'll see that it created two different crown layers for us. It's because we have a cabinet whose top is 105 inches off the floor and another two cabinets who are at 96 inches off the floor. So let's go ahead and change this to our crown layer style group. That way the crown appears in the species and finish we selected for that style group. We can go in here and we can build a multi-layer crown if you'd like. Does not have to be perfect. Go ahead and just do a simple crown, and it is a point and click. Press escape to start a new line over here. If you mess up, it's not a problem. You hold shift to select and delete a line, or you can click select in the top left and click on a line to delete it. Let's go ahead and go to our 105 and select crown. We will define it here as well. And save that. Draw it around the cabinet. And save. So let's go back to the 96. These lines we'll have to delete because we've got a cabinet there. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Okay, you can see the crown's been added in that species and finish that we selected. Let's add a countertop now. Click on the Add Edit Countertops. Choose your countertop texture, save, and pull on a countertop. Drag it where you would like and adjust the size by dragging. Go ahead and close that. View your 3D layout and you'll see a countertop has been added. Okay, let's add a sink into this. Grab the sink, drag it onto your cabinet, and it will cut out your countertop for you. You can also adjust your lighting here on your 3D layout and print what you see. So if we go ahead and do a print of this, you'll notice that it will appear exactly as how you see it. You can also print your layout here with this print layout button. And you can print an elevation by right clicking on the wall. It'll tell you how high off the ground your cabinets are and the size of your cabinets. So these other buttons that we have up at the top, we've got an estimate crown, which will tell you how much crown and molding and TB8 you need in each species and finish group, finish name. It is an estimate, and you do have to add it in the product list manually over here. The other option we have up here is a door and front count, which will tell you how many doors and fronts are on this bid. We've got multiple items in here for you to be able to choose for your kitchen design and layout. Refrigerators, microwaves, dishwashers, washers, dryers, anything that you would need, we should be able to get it for you. If you have any other questions or concerns, go ahead and give us a call and we'll be happy to help. Thanks.